And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. Action out of the AAA Pacific Coast League in this one. It's the Las Vegas Aviators and the Oklahoma City Comets. Introductions wrapping up down on the field.
And
first
now,
pitch just
your
minutes away.
Oklahoma City Comets.
So just about set. Today's starting pitcher, River Ryan. He's done well to navigate through tough spots. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Drew Avins. This one popped up. Aline on the move towards foul ground, and a quick out, number one.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 32.
Here's the left fielder, Colby Thomas. 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Swings through it. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Fastball a little tight there. That'll back him up a bit. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One out and the base is empty. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Pops this up on the infield. Ward. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 31, Carlos Cortez.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Carlos Cortez. Way
1 ball,
inside.
no strikes.
That one to first. Ward. There with plenty of time. Inning over. End of a half inning of play. No score. Welcome back. Our starting pitcher in this one, number 23. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like that in this one. To the bottom of the first we go. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Justin Dean.
No, ball.
One and 0, and the pitch.
Hey.
Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve,
strike.
then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. And that's just foul. Here it comes. Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone. And now the shortstop, Jordan Thompson, collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game.
That's a ball.
Left-hander, the 1-0.
Hey, 1-1.
1-1 pitch, fouled away. Swings, soft line drive. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening.
Batting third, the third baseman, David Bodie.
Now the third baseman, David Bodie. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs and nobody aboard. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery.
Ball, that's in.
Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. 2 outs, bases empty. Got it. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. If you want your soda with a little extra crunch, reach for a cold can of Big Kale, a refreshing way to wash down a hot dog at the ballpark. Top half of the second from Oklahoma City, and swing and a miss. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Strike 2. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Lifted in the air to left, Aline. There's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Nick.
And here's the first baseman. That one's in there. 0-1. Ryan measures 6'2".
0-1.
He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
1-1.
No score here in the second inning.
Ball.
And the 2-1 pitch. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they lead it. It's 1-0. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a homer. Nobody on with 1 out. TJ Schofield Sam getting ready to hit.
He out wide. No balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1. That's a slider for a strike. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Just missing there. Ball 1. What a take with 2 strikes. And goes down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. Next up for the Aviators, Brett Harris. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. In there at the knees. He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Gets it by him for the strikeout. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Bottom half of the second, digging in for the Comets, Ryan
Ward.
Slider squeezes the corner. On the ground to third. And now a jump throw. In time. Out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Nick Senzel.
And now, Nick Senzel. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Hard ground ball, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. Aaron Bracho now at the plate. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
1-0.
Rolls away a little bit. Here's the 1-0 offering.
Ball.
Runner at first, 1 away. Pitch misses
No, that
there.
missed. That's a ball.
3. And there's the automatic take to make it 3-1. Batter
3-1.
just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Fastball finds the inside corner at the knees.
Count's full.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
So digging in, Damon Keefe. Swings at the first pitch.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, 1 now.
1-1.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
1 and 2's the count.
And now it's
2
even
and
up.
2.
That one
Full
missed.
count.
The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. Bubba Aline in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one 95 to finish the punch-out. 1 hit, 1 left. Heading on now to the top of the third. Las Vegas ahead in this game, 1-0. Top half, third
Leading
inning.
off
Now
for
coming up
Las
to the
Vegas,
dish for
the
Las
catcher,
Vegas, Daniel Susak.
Susak.
Fly ball, left field, Aline. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Colby Halter.
So up next, Colby Halter.
Hey, ha! That's a ball.
And the count 1-2. Nice eye right
Ball.
there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him.
Hee-haw.
That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number
Batting
35,
order turns over.
Drew
And now the center fielder,
Avins.
Drew Avins. Swing and a high fly to left. It's back. Swallows it up. That's out number 3. We move on to the bottom of the third. The Aviators out front here, 1-0. As we go to the last of
Leading
the
off,
third.
the
And
left
now,
fielder,
Bubba Aline.
Ali.
Hey!
Runner on base to start the inning. All over that one. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Hunter Fiducia. Chopped on the ground.
Foul.
Kicks foul. Runner at first, nobody out. Foul ball there. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Try to get him
Ball.
chasing on the changeup. Good job to let the low one go there. And the 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Nobody out and a runner at first. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good eye there.
That's the ball.
Keep your eye on that runner at first on 3 and
Got
2.
him out.
He could be going, and he's more than capable of stealing second if the batter fans. Justin Dean up next. Payoff pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. And ball four.
Ball four,
Two
take
of
your
them.
base.
That's an excellent at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, Justin.
Next up for the Comets, Justin
Dean.
Dean. Struck out swinging the first time.
That's a ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. In the dirt, but blocked. The tag, safe. It's a wild pitch, and both runners are now in scoring position. This is not how they wanted the inning to go, and that ball in the dirt just compounded matters. Now there are runners at second and third with nobody out, and a base hit can bring in both of them. Let's see if he gives him anything to swing at here. That one fouled off. Up the right field line, and foul ball. Aline on third. Fiducia standing at second, nobody out. Oh, what a great play. Takes it to the bag and out. Nicely done at first. Now up, Jordan Thompson.
Now batting,
Over 1 so far.
Jordan.
Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes. That's inside. That's a ball.
One away with a runner at third. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. With first base open, the hitter might be expecting a quick walk, but you have to stay ready in case a hittable pitch comes over. David Bodie in the on-deck circle. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone.
David.
And now it's going to be
Bodie.
David Bodie. Misses again. 5 in a row. In this spot, he's probably hunting something up in the zone that he can drive, but he should be careful. If the ball gets up and in on the hands, he's more likely to just hit a weak pop-up. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. In this spot, he knows he has to execute.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking for either a strikeout or a double play. 1-2 now. Got the batter swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge K there. Had to get the strikeout with the infielders playing back. That sets up a pretty big 2-out at bat.
Ward.
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Line drive, that's a base knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Digging in for the Comets, Nick Senzel.
Nope, ball.
Late swing, fouled it off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that one fouled off. One-two offering. And misses inside. Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable
2-2.
out there right now. 2 walks already in this inning. He just doesn't look right on the mound. That one misses.
Count.
And now it's 3-2. Aaron Bracho in the on-deck circle. Foul will see another payoff pitch. Called out on strikes. Nice job controlling the damage out there. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 3 innings in the books in this one. Oklahoma City with the lead, 2-1. Top of the 4th inning with the Aviators at the dish.
The left fielder, number 32, Colby Thomas.
Close one, but doesn't get the call.
1-0.
Lifted in the air to right center. Keith on the move to the gap. Hauls it in. There's one away.
The right fielder, number 31, Carlos Cortez.
Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Cortez, looking for better results than last night, an 0-for-4 line in the loss.
That's high. That's a ball.
Here comes the 1-0.
No, that missed.
Pitch misses.
That missed. That's
3
ball.
balls, no strikes. 1 out and the base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. Good rip, but that 98-mile-per-hour heat just a cut above. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Back to the mound. He's got it. 2 away.
He's going.
The batter, the third baseman, C.J. Alexander.
Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, C.J. Alexander. In the air to left. That's back. Makes the catch. Inning over. Midway through the 4th, Oklahoma City on top, 2-1. We're back here at the ballpark. I'm Ben Gelman bringing you the action. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Aaron Bracho. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Anthony Maldonado getting ready to go. Harris, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-1.
Ball.
On the ground to short. Harris gets it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the right fielder, David Keith.
Next up for the Comets, Damon Keith. caught looking the first time up. Foul ball there.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 2 outs already in the home 4th.
The left fielder,
Coming
number
up to the
31.
dish for Oklahoma City, Bubba Aline. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. It's been a good outing so far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. Fly ball to center. Avins. And that's the end of the inning. On to the top of the 5th. Oklahoma City have the edge, 2-1. We're in the top half of the 5th.
Leading off for the
now,
Aviators,
the first baseman,
Nick Kurtz.
Nope. Ball.
Fouled off to the right. That's great pitching to establish the heater in on the hands. After the foul, the hitter has a lot of territory to cover. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, TJ Schofield Sam.
Next up for the Aviators, TJ Schofield Sam. Struck out swinging the first time. Schofield Sam, 23 years old, and he's a native of Canada. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike.
Ball outside.
Just off the outside edge. 2-1.
2-1.
Oklahoma City up by a run. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just off the inside edge. I'm not sure his brain processed that pitch in time. That was some serious cheese inside. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop,
1 gone and a runner on at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brett Harris. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone. After walking the last hitter, he just reached back for some extra velocity and pumped that fastball by for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Soft contact in the air. 2 out.
That's it out.
What a defensive effort there. Tough to even get to the ball.
Now
and then an
batting,
excellent
catcher,
off-balance
Daniel
throw. He
Susak.
really showed some great athletic ability as well as strong fundamentals on that play. Digging in for the Aviators, Daniel Susak. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. Check swing, went around. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tying run at second base. here in the third and final game of the series. Close, but called a ball. Looks like he's pretty vocal with the plate ump after that was called a ball. Not sure that's going to work out in his favor, though. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Scores easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Second baseman, Colby.
Well, we're starting over
Coulter.
again, all tied up. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. 2 outs, runner on first base. Here's the second baseman, Colby Halter. 2 hits in last night's game. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Pitch.
Hee-haw!
And they say he went.
1-2.
Line drive. And it stays fair. Boots it. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing consistently is going to be on the rise. Back to the top of the order here. Here's the center fielder, Drew Avins. Very clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra cautious here. The 0-1 offering. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cody Funderburk, the left-hander, up and throwing. Henriquez, the right-hander, loosening up as well. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Battling here, fouls it away. In the air to left center. Aline on the move to the alley. Makes the catch. They limit the damage here. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 ball game. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Comets bat.
The catcher,
Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner.
Ball.
Oklahoma City was actually the first city to install parking meters. They did it way back in 1935 for a nickel per hour. So if you ever got a ticket after forgetting to feed the meter, you know whom to blame. On the ground, Halter. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Justin Dean.
Digging in for the Comets, Justin Dean. Rips 1 to right. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordan.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Thompson. Swing and a foul straight back. This pitch popped up on the way over. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Offense held in check here, and we're through 5 innings. We're tied in this one 2-2. Top of the 6th,
Leading
now
off
coming
for
up
the
to the dish
Aviators,
for Las
the left
Vegas,
fielder,
Colby
number
Thomas.
32, Colby Thomas.
And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Carlos Cortez.
Next to hit, Carlos Cortez.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
One and 0, and the pitch.
Hey!
Got the swinging strike that time with the
1-1.
high velo, but that's a dangerous way to live. Best to steer clear of that again. Late with the swing there. That had to feel great for him on the mound. The batter was geared up for the heat, and he still couldn't catch up to it. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. Had the hitter 1-2, but the hit by pitch puts the runner on.
Now batting,
Stepping to the plate for
third
Las
baseman,
Vegas, C.J. Alexander.
Alexander.
That one
1-0.
not close. This one ripped but foul to the right. On the ground to first. Fires to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order. 3, 4, 5 coming up as we approach the bottom of the 6th. We're tied in this one 2-2.
Now pitching for
So they
Las
turn things
Vegas.
over to the righty, Anthony
Number
Maldonado.
56.
One of their better relievers. Really tough to get to out there.
Maldonado.
Three, 4, 5 hitters
Leading
due up
off,
for the home
the
squad.
third baseman,
Stepping to the plate
David
for Oklahoma City,
Bodie.
David Bodie.
No, that missed.
Action
That's
in the
a ball.
pen down there. Grant Holman getting loose out
One
there.
ball, no strikes.
And
Ball
that's
outside.
outside. 2-0. This is better discipline we're seeing from this hitter after striking out multiple times in this one. Here comes the 2-0. That one pushed foul. Two 2-1 now. And that one fouled off. Two now. Got the batter swinging. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now the first
Ryan
baseman, Ryan Ward. The righty-lefty
Ward.
splits there.
Hoo-yah!
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Dances
One
out of
ball,
the way.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out to center. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
Now a chance for Nick Senzel. 1 for 2.
Nope, ball.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's even up.
1-1. 2-1.
Next one's fouled back. Two outs and nobody aboard. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off, we'll see another. That one just misses. Tremendous battle by the hitter here. I'm impressed with the way he's approaching this AB. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So a man on. Next up for the Comets, Aaron Bracho. And it goes just foul. Now here's the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hammered for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The right fielder,
it's
number
been a tough
30,
run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. This next at-bat looms very large. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Damon Keith, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. One, here's the pitch. Slider
outside,
misses away.
That's a ball.
Oklahoma City with the go-ahead run standing at second. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. 3-2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Digging in for the Comets, Bubba Aline.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Ball 1 there.
Ball inside.
First and second, 2 down. Breaking ball
2-2.
inside. Ground ball to first. Stops it on a slide. Fires to first. That throw is wide. He has to lunge off the bag to get it. No outs on the play. Bases now loaded. A 2-out error can be such a gut punch for a team defensively. Everybody's already thinking about heading to the dugout, but now you have to refocus and find a way not to make that error hurt you in the run column. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Anthony Maldonado is done, and the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with the new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Hogan Harris.
Number 36.
This won't be easy, coming in with the bases loaded.
Harris.
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Hunter Fiducia.
Hee-haw!
On 0-1, the delivery. Puts this one in the air, down the line. Puts it away. As they escape the bases-loaded jam. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Leading off for Las Vegas, the first baseman, Nick Kerr.
One-run ball game, but he's staying aggressive out there on the mound, coming right after these hitters. Movement in the bullpen. Cody Funderburk preparing to come on if needed. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck the batter out without a swing. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. Stepping in, TJ Schofield Sam. Oh, that one hit the pitcher. No chance for a play. Let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Brett Harris.
Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. River Ryan, done for the night. Great performance on the mound in this one, pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Edgardo Henriquez. He has not given up a lot of homers this year. Opposing lineups can't rely on the long ball to score runs against him. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Brett Harris. Fouled off left side. swinging a rocket. It's got a chance. Brings it back. Great catch. That was nearly a two-run homer, but great job by the outfielder to get up there and take it away. And here's the catcher, Daniel Susak. Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball.
0-1.
The Aviators with the tying run aboard at first. Swing lifted to left field. It's pretty far back. Pulls it down, and that's that. One left on base. They're down in this one, 3-2. Bottom of the seventh. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Justin Dean.
That's a ball. Outside.
And that one hammered. That one's back there. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Ground ball right side. And that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for two. The throw in to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Next up for the Comets, Jordan Thompson.
Ball. 1-0.
One and 0. Here's the pitch. Foul ball there. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Here's the 1-1. Curveball gets over for a called strike. Runner at second with nobody out. Up and in, and the count is even, 2-2. It gets away. He can't handle it behind the plate. The runner moves up to third, and that'll probably be ruled a pass ball. Not sure what happened on that pass ball, but the catcher just gifted this offense a big opportunity with a runner on third and nobody out. It'll be interesting to see how the pitcher handles this situation. Now the payoff pitch. Line, and that's a base knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Got the job done to put them up by 2. Sometimes shortening up on your swing can pay off. It certainly did for him right there. Not an approach we see that much nowadays. So digging in, David Bodie. One on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum.
Yeah!
Swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike. No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
That one fouled off. The next
That's
pitch
the ball.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Two. Looper into right field. And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner turns at second. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. That's 3 hits in a row. They're really cooking now. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. And now, Ryan Ward, 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Late swing, foul to the left. Swung on and missed, struck him out. 1 away now in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Senzel will hit next.
Senzel.
Ground ball, could be 2. There's 1.
Got it.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cody Funderburk. Some serious action on his slider. A lot of spin rate and a lot of break. You think you know where it's going to be, and then it zags on you. Now at the dish,
Leading
Colby
off for Las
Halter.
Vegas, the second baseman, Colby Halter.
Swings through that one. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. Breaking ball, inside. Ball 1.
1-1. That's a ball.
Two 2-1 pitch upcoming. This one is labeled. Could be 2, maybe more. Around first and heading for second. In with a double makes it 2 on the night. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. To the top of the order we go. And now the center fielder, Drew Avins. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts.
1-0. No, that's down. Ball.
The Aviators with the tying run at the dish.
Heck one. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two-one pitch. A little out front there, swings through it. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In there, picks up the K. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout, and one away now.
The left fielder, number
Next up for the
32,
Aviators, Colby Thomas. That one finds the zone. 0-1. One out with a runner at second. Strike two. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Tying run waits at the plate. Got him swinging. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in for the Aviators, Carlos Cortez. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. First pitch misses, ball 1. And a base hit right there. Coming around third. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. That one might as well have been placed on a tee. Right down the middle. A hitter's dream. And a pitcher's nightmare. Here comes the manager out of the dugout making a move for the bullpen. Cody Funderburk won't go any further. Leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. And we'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Brustar Graterol. A real strike thrower on the mound. Excellent job of avoiding walks so far this year. Two outs, runner on first base. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, C.J. Alexander. You know he's looking for something to drive with the potential tying run over at first base. If he can put one in the gap, look out. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Back-to-back singles. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And now another base hit could even this one up. The batter now, the first baseman, number 77. Already a homer for him in this one. And the slider just misses. Ball. Outside. Ball. Two out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. Two and one now. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. And the tying run at second. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Not close with that one. No room to walk this hitter, so I'd expect something fairly hittable. TJ Schofield Sam in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Up the middle, base hit, headed for the plate. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
Designated hitter, TJ.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Go-ahead run on base. Next is the designated hitter, TJ Schofield Sam. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. On the ground to third, Bodie. Whips it to first in time. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. But they scored twice and even it up late. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied at 4.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Grant Holman. Some struggles to throw strikes. A lot of free passes this season. And now at the plate, Aaron Bracho.
The second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
And that one fouled off. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Love the hands on that swing. Out front of the ball with the right launch angle and barrel placement to put it right in the gap for the two-bagger. Sets up a pivotal at bat with a chance for them to take the lead. Digging in, Damon Keith. That one misses,
down, that's a ball.
and that's ball 1. Line drive for a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. Clutch hitting right there to give them the lead this late in the ball game. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. No outs. Runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Bubba Aline. Holman, the tall righty, 24 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2021. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss. Runner at first, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. One gone in the bottom of the 8th. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Grant Holman gives way, leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So a
Las
lefty
Vegas.
out of the pen, TJ
Number
McFarland,
48.
looking to keep this close.
TJ McFarland.
Hunter Fiducia digs in now. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man in scoring position. This catcher is not known for elite glove work, and pass balls like that one are going to happen from time to time. Certainly something to work on if you want to climb the ladder to the majors. Here's the 1-0 offering.
Ball.
The pitcher has to attack this hitter. He's at the bottom of the lineup for a reason. Be aggressive. Ground ball, right side, and that's just foul. The 2-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
This one's in the dirt. Runner at second here and one away. That's to third. And plenty of time to first. Good sinker there and got him to move the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitch.
Dean.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Dean. And that's in for a strike. Sliced down the right side. In the air, out towards right center. Cortez on the move to the gap, makes the grab. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. They move in front. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Kopech. A shot at save number 1 this season. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Brett Harris. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Just missed.
Ball. 1-1.
Slider misses away. That's 2 straight breaking pitches away that he's thrown. He seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
2-2.
Not looking good there. He may need to choke up or start that front foot sooner to catch up to this stuff. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. That one carrying. Snags it on the warning track.
Now batting, catcher Daniel Susak.
Daniel Susak, the next to hit. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Oh, 1 now.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Great time to go to the slider. He was
1-2
clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. And that's a strikeout looking. Only 1 out remaining.
The batter, the
So it's their last chance of the ball game.
Halter.
The fans in the crowd itching for the sweep. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Kopech is just one strike away. Strike three, got him swinging, and that's the ball game. Oklahoma City win the rubber match of this three-game series. Your final score in this game, 5-4. So they hang on to win it by a run. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon.
So welcome to the post-game report. I wanted to let Ben Gilman call the game because that's basically interesting. Comets win it 5-4 over the Aviators. They take 5 of 6 from Las Vegas, despite being two separate three-game series in the contest. As Comets left 1-3. 6, 8, 9 runners were left on base for the Comets. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, 9 run for the Comets. 9 left on for the Comets. The Aviators, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 2, 3, 4, 6. Hi, 3 other people watching, by the way. Yeah, left 6 runners on base. Winning pitcher, Brewster Gratterall, who does get the blown save, as far as that is concerned. A third of an inning, 2 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. He improves to 4-4 on the year. Actually, it would be Cody Funderburg, who got the no saves anyway. Michael Kopech, 1-2-3, 9th inning, got his first save of the year in the contest. The loss to Grant Holman, who really struggled. A third of an inning, a run on 2 hits, no walks, and a strikeout. He falls to 3-6. Gage Jump, 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Sadly for him, he figured in a no decision as far as that is concerned. And that's basically it as far as that is concerned. So, tough loss for the Aviators. Good win for the Comets. And now we get ready for our series opener on Tuesday against Sugarland. The last time these two teams met, Sugarland, Oklahoma City, let's go all the way back to opening day in March. The last time these two teams faced off. So, yeah. Elsewhere around the AAA world, let's start off with the International League, then we'll finish it up with the PCL and the Dodgers organization. As this is the Whataburger postgame report. Rochester shut out Buffalo 6-0. Winning pitcher for the Red Wings was Cole Henry. He's 6-8. The loss goes to Richard Gallardo. Gallardo. He's 1-4. Only run scored for the Red Wings. Home run for Jeremy De La Rosa, Darren Baker, Trey Lipscomb, Jose Tena, and Andrew Kitzner. had the other RBIs. La Rosa had the only home run in the game for the Red Wings. Lehigh Valley beat Wilkes-Barre Scranton, or Scranton Wilkes-Barre 5-2. Winning pitcher was Guillermo Zaguna's third blown save, John McMillan's fourth blown save. Nabel Chrismack got the win, improves to 7-3. Joe Cunell's 25th save of the year. He lost to Scott Efros. He's 1-2. Marcus Lee, Cody Clemens homered for the Iron Pigs. Buddy Kennedy, Garrett Stubbs had RBIs for Lehigh Valley. Duke Ellis had a solo shot for the Rail Riders, and George Lombard Jr. also had an RBI for Wilkes-Barre Scranton. Syracuse beat Worcester 5-1. Winning pitcher for the Mets was Brandon Sproat. He's 7-3. The loss goes to Shane Doran. He's 1-4. There was no save. RBI for Marcelo Mayer for the Red Sox. Brian Clifford, Drew Gilbert, and Brett Beatty had RBIs for Syracuse. No home runs in the contest. Toledo beat the heck out of Columbus 18-3 in the contest. Winning pitcher was Cater Montero. He's 7-4. Tommy Niles, first save of the year. Sorry if I butchered that up. Luis Ortiz took the loss. He's 7-6. Ugh, wow, pitched 2/3 of an inning. That's why it was bad. Jamari Jones hit a grand slam for the Mud Hens. Dino Cabrera had a solo shot. Kevin McConnell had 2 home runs and 5 RBIs for the Mud Hens. Bigal Madris, Judson Bigby, Tomas Nito, Trey Cruz also had RBIs for the Mud Hens. Alex Mooney, Cody Engel, and Petey Halpin had RBIs for the Clippers in the contest. St. Paul beat Gwinnett 6-5. Winning pitcher was Jorg Alcala. He's 3-6. Michael Tompkins, 23rd save. Juan Serrero got his third blown save. The loss to Buck Farmer, he's 2-2. Jose Miranda and Anthony Prado had the 3 RBIs apiece for the Saints. Nacho Alvarez Jr., Brian De La Cruz, and Charles LeBlanc had RBIs for the Stripers. No home run in that game. Memphis beat Nashville 5-4 as they take the series against their Tennessee rivals. Matt Saban's second blown save. Winning pitcher was Ryan Lutos. He's 5-1. The loss goes to J.B. Bukauskas. He's 5-4. Ellis Pereiro got his 7th blown save of the year. Home run for Mark Hanna. A 2-run homer for the Sounds. Jake Bowers had an RBI, and Eric Brown Jr. also had an RBI for the Sounds. Gavin Collins homered for the Redbirds. Jeremy Rivera's, Matt Gobanak, Cesar Pareto, and Chris Rotondone also had RBIs for the Redbirds in the contest. Iowa beat Louisville 4-3. Winning pitcher was Ryan Baszler. Baszler got his first blown save. Eli Morgan got the win, improves to 3-0. The loss goes to Ian Galbolt. He's 1-3. Haveli Marte and Edwin Aurora had RBIs for the Bats. Jorgen Wogo had a 2-home run day with 3 RBIs for the I-Cubs. And Matt Shaw had an RBI double for the I-Cubs in the win. Jacksonville beat Charlotte 2-1 in IRL. Their game was postponed. Winning pitcher for the Jumbo Shrimp was Matt Bouchard. He's 2-2. Xavier Curry's 23rd save. The loss to Gus Varland. He's 0-1. The only run scored, Brian Ramos scored the only run in the contest for the Knights. There was no RBIs for the Knights in the contest. The only RBIs for the Shrimp, the Jumbo Shrimp to be more specific, Tyler Callahan and Dylan Head, who got RBI doubles for Jacksonville in the contest. Omaha beat Indianapolis 4-3. Winning pitcher was Junior Fernandez. He's 5-8. The loss goes to Ryan Barucki. He's 1-3. Tim Meza's second blown save. Home run for Indianapolis is Endry Rodriguez, which was a 2-run homer. Nick Lofton hit a 2-run homer for the Storm Chasers. Kevin Biggio and Tyler Tolbert had RBIs for the Storm Chasers in the win. Durham beat Durham beat Norfolk 3-2. Of course, in IRL, that game was postponed. That'll be made up the next time the two teams meet. Winning pitcher was Jacob Wazapak. He's 6-2. The loss goes to Rosny Contreras. He's 4-2. There was no save. Dylan Carlson, the former Cardinal, and Creed Williams had RBIs for the Tide. For the Bulls, it was a solo shot for Bobby Seymour. Eroy Jimenez and Dominic Keegan had RB doubles for the Bulls in the contest. And I believe that is it for the International League. Now to your PCL scoreboards. This afternoon, Tacoma beat Salt Lake 3-1, but Salt Lake wins the series, nevertheless. The quick 3-game set. Winning pitcher for the Rainiers was Taylor Dollard. He's 2-1. Josh Fleming, his 11th save. The loss goes to Jack Kwanchowicz. He's 2-2. Austin Shenton hit a home run for the Rainiers. 2 RBIs for Ben Williamson for Tacoma, as I hit the wrong button. Nola Samuel had the RBI double for the Bees in the contest. Reno beat Sacramento 4-3. Winning pitcher for the Aces was Yuman Lin. He's 3-8. Joe Mantivali, his 5th save. The loss to Trevor McDonald. He's 4-8. Bryce Eldridge, Matt Higgins, Grant McRae had RBIs for the River Cats. Jordan Lawler, Manuel Pina had 2 two-run homers for the Aces, what proved to be the difference maker in that contest. Of course, another game that was postponed in IRL, that would be Round Rock and Sugar Land. Sugar Land's next opponent would be Oklahoma City. Round Rock shut them out 1-0. Winning pitcher was JT Chagua. He's 6-0. Cole wins, 14 save. The loss goes to Stephen Okert. He's 1-8. The only run scored in the contest was an RBI single by Justin Foscue for the Express in the win. And finally, Albuquerque beat El Paso 8-3 in a game that was delayed due to rain. Ryan Rosalind, his first win, he's 1-1. The loss to Victor Lazaragra, he's 4-7. Yendry Rojas had an RBI double, along with Cavari Tears for the Chihuahuas. For the Isotopes, Nick Martini, who's no longer with Albuquerque, he's with, I think, another team. Aaron Shunk, Julio Carreras, Braden Ward had RBIs. Martini had the only home run for the Isotopes in the contest. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers take 2 out of 3, beat the Houston Astros 7-4. Kurt Yates got the win, improves to 2-1. Brian King the loss, he's 2-5. Home runs for the RBIs for the Astros, Jeremy Pena, Marcelo Dubon, and Jose Altuve had the RBIs for the Astros. Christian Javier, 4 in the third innings, 4 runs, 3 earned on 4 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. He did not factor in a decision. Brian King, 2/3 of an inning, 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 walks, no strikeouts as he gets his 5th loss of the year. For the Dodgers, it was a 3 RBI day, 2 RBI doubles for Shohei Ohtani for the Dodgers. Tommy Edman also had an RBI double for the Dodgers. Chris Taylor and Andy Pages also had RBIs for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani, 6 in the third innings, 4 runs, 3 earned, 4 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. He, too, did not factor in a decision. Tanner Scott, a 1-2-3 ninth inning, what proved to be the save. Of course, they also called up Jose Iglesias, who was with the Comets, now with the Dodgers. Dodgers take 2 of 3. They play tomorrow night against the Houston Astros. You will hear that on the Dodgers Radio Network on 1340 The Game. Blake Snell will start on the mound for the Dodgers. He'll take on Brandon Woodruff of the Brewers at America Field in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Around the Dodgers minor league system, AA Tulsa takes 5 of 6 and sweeps the road series against Wichita in Wichita 5-2. Jack Dreyer gets his first win. He's 1-3. Ty Landenberg gets the loss. He's 3-8. Runs for the Drillers. 2-run homer for Nick Bibinson for the Drillers. Ryan Velalde and Miles Mastrobuoni had 2 RBIs for the Drillers. Maxine Bruns, 2 runs, 5 hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. Did not factor in the decision. Jose Hernandez's 31st save of the year. Ben Ross, Raykin Duncan had RBIs for Wichita. Hill, 6 innings, 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Sadly for him, he figured in a no decision. Landenberg, who got the loss, 1 run, 3 hits, no walks, and a strikeout, to fall to 3-8 on the season. Tulsa will be off tomorrow. They will take on Arkansas starting on Tuesday. Nick Frosso for the Drillers. Jimmy Joyce, who we saw with the Rainiers, he will start for the Travelers starting on Tuesday night. Speaking of Tuesday night, that is the next game for the Comets. After winning the season series against the Aviators, they will now stay at home as we have an off day tomorrow. Game on Tuesday against the Sugarland Space Cowboys, the AAA parent club of the Houston Astros. As I said at the top of the post-game report, the last time Sugarland and the Comets met, you have to go all the way back to opening day, where Sugarland took 2 of 3 from the Comets, sent the Comets to a 1-2 start. Since then, the Comets are 53-31 since Sugarland saw them. So we'll see them on Tuesday night at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. It'll be a 7:05 first pitch. Gates open at 6 o'clock. It's a $2 Tuesday. All Pepsi products are $2 each. Select Coors and draft beer are $3. When the gates open at 6 o'clock, tickets are available. Call 405-218-2150 or order your tickets at OKCComets.com or stop by the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark box office located on South Mickey Mantle Drive. It'll be open tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Zach Penrod, he's been really good for the Comets of late. Ever since he got traded from the Boston Red Sox to the Comets, he's 3-0 on the year. Can you believe that? So he is 3-0 with Oklahoma City, 6-8 overall with a 3.78 earned run average. He's coming off another victory against the Aviators on Wednesday in Las Vegas. He'll take on Colton Gordon, who's been really struggling of late for the Sugarland Space Cowboys. He's 6-6 with a 3.62 earned run average, 7:05 first pitch. You can't make it to the game. Our live coverage will begin at 6:50 with Comets on deck. You're on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or on the iHeartRadio app. You can also listen to the game on the MLB TV and the Bally Sports Live in the MLB TV for free on Tuesday. Comets winners 5-4 against the Aviators. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Comets. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 errors for the Aviators. Winning pitcher was Brewster Grutterall. He's 4-4. Michael Kopach's first save of the year. The loss goes to Grant Holman. He's 3-6. They're in the contest with the win. The Comets are 54-33. The Aviators are 40-47. Special thank you to my producer and engineer, the YouTuber, back at our 1340 studios. I'm Dean DeVoe saying good night from Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. We will see you Tuesday against Sugarland. Hope you'll join us for that. You've been listening to OKC Comets Baseball, presented by H&H Shooting Sports.